Good morning. It's Miss Ann. Today is Friday, May 22nd. And it's our final day, put my glasses on, of Fantastical Creatures. And we are going to draw a dragon. Dragons have been around forever. Sometimes they're scary and sometimes they're fun. We're going to draw a fun dragon. We're going to draw the dragon from Shrek, whose name was Dragon. There's other fun dragons. I think there's a movie called How Do You Tame a Dragon? I think there's a couple of those. So they're not as scary as we think they are. So even though they do breathe fire. So let's get started. Let's see, I can draw that. Okay. Let me show you the dragon that I drew that we're going to go for of the dragon from Shrek. So we've got, let's look at our shapes that we have. Let me get a pencil. Okay, we've got a circle right here for the head. And then we have a circle on top of the head for the snout. We've got, this is a basic circle for his chest, or her chest. It's a female dragon. These are its arms. I really didn't focus on the arms too much. We have another big circle for her legs and her tummy. This is kind of a triangle, kind of a crooked triangle, but we're going to make that. These are, let's see, those look like bat wings, don't they? Have we done bats yet? We have not. We did bats in Miss Gross's class, I think in the very beginning of the year for the, oh gosh, what's that book about the little bat? The fruit bat. Oh well. So the color is kind of hard. It's called magenta. And I'll post a picture with this lesson of the color that we're looking for. Magenta's hard. It's kind of red. And I don't think we have a crayon called magenta, so we're just going to use red. And dark red and some light red. And then we're going to throw some green in there, because why? We're going to make red darker, and to make red darker, we're going to add the complementary color of green. Okay, so let's get started. Put this up here so I can look at it. Hopefully it will stay. Okay, so we're going to hold the paper. Oh, am I using a paper that's got, no, that's okay. Let me make sure you could see this whole thing. Yeah, okay. We're going to hold the paper this way. This is portrait style. If we were, like when we did the unicorn, we did the other way, because the unicorn was walking. But dragons fly, so we're going to just have it going this way. So, and we're going to take up the whole page. So the head is going to be around here, and then the bodies are going to be around here. Okay, the body, I should say. Okay, so let's get started. Let's start with a nice round circle for the head. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to erase a lot of it anyway. So let's just kind of make that. It's more oval, but that's okay. Okay. And then we're going to draw another circle. A smaller circle that will represent its snout. And what's in a snout? Do you remember what's in a snout? We've drawn enough animals that we know what should be in a snout. The nose and its mouth. Okay? Okay, how's that look so far? Does that look like a dragon yet? Probably not. Okay. Then down here, we're going to draw a circle. Very softly though. These are all soft lines because these are guidelines that we're using. Okay, like that. Okay. And then another circle over here. Okay, you know I like to draw circles. Okay, so this is your basic dragon. We're going to add a lot more to it, but this is our basic shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on the head first. We're going to make this little, almost like a, what kind of shape is that? It's almost like a U. We're going to go ahead and go like that. How's that look? And then we're going to eventually erase that. Okay. Okay, so let me get my pencil. And I should have had out my colored pencil. Oh, here. Okay. So we're going to erase that. Okay. Then he's got some crazy looking ears. His ears look like miniature wings. I wonder if he uses his ears to fly. I don't know. I had to look at that movie. I love that movie, Shrek. That's one of my favorite movies. My son had that. I just love it. I think we have it somewhere. Okay, there's one ear. And let's make another ear. These are just kind of crazy shapes like that. Okay, maybe too big, too little, it's okay. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on his snout. So his snout we're going to put another circle in there. That's his nose, and we're going to do some nostrils. He's kind of got that. Kind of like that. Okay. And then his mouth is another circle, kind of circle like that. Okay. We're going to make his mouth go like this. Or her mouth. I keep saying his. Okay. So, and inside there are going to be her teeth. She's got really sharp teeth. So let's just do some teeth like that. What shapes are those? Those are triangles like that. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth like that. Okay? How's that look so far? All right, so now we're going to draw a line like right where the ear is. We're going to draw a line that goes down here. And then another line like here. And then in there, we're going to draw its eyes. Her eyes. She's got very long eyelashes because she's a girl. And she likes to be pretty. So we're going to draw an eye like that. And then another one over here. This is bigger than this one because it's just the angle. So we're going to do like that. Okay. And then when we get color, when we use our color pencils or color crayons, we'll fix those eyes. Okay. So, how's that look? Does that look like a dragon's face? Okay, now we're going to take a line and we're going to connect all these circles. And this is the back of the dragon. So it's got like spikes. It's got a lot of spikes on it. So we're going to zigzag. We're doing a zigzag. Okay. And that's his flag. Okay. And then on its tummy, let's look at it. It's got these rings. You know what it reminds me of? You guys won't remember, but it reminds me of a tire. There was like this big giant tire man. So don't these look like tires sitting on top of each other? So those are just, so let's just do her neck. And then like this. And when we use our crayon, we'll make those, color those in like that. How's that look? Does that look good? Pretty good? Okay. What about its tail? Its tail kind of reminds me of a T-Rex tail, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, dragons are kind of like dinosaurs. Don't they kind of remind you of dinosaurs? So let's make a nice tail like that. Like that. Now we'll color it. Okay. All right, its wings. They've got two wings. One is full size, and the other one is kind of back. So let's start. The wings kind of come out. Excuse me. I certainly have allergies. Let's see. We're going to go a line like that, line like that, and then we're going to do scalps like that, like that. It sort of reminds me of a bat. Who's ever seen a bat? We have bats in our backyard. In fact, we have a bat house that we put up because we want to have bats. Because you know what bats do? They eat mosquitoes and gnats, and we have so many gnats. It's crazy. So we like having bats. Okay, how does that look? Does that look good? All right, now let's draw her top arm. So this is going to be just kind of loose. We're going to have an arm like that, like an L shape, like that. And then for her hand, she's just got claws. So let's make some claws like that. How's that look? Let's draw another hand or claw. Oh, excuse me. Oh, man. Okay. Let's so we got legs. So the legs are gonna be, she's got huge legs. Like her back legs or her hind, I guess these are hind legs, are huge. Let's make claws like that. Let's see. Yeah, she actually does look like kind of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay, and then we got another one over here. All right. How's that look? It looks pretty good. I'm kind of pleased with that. Okay, so what colors should we use? Like I said, she's known to being, her color is magenta. And magenta is just kind of a red. So let's kind of use our red and kind of color it all up. And then we'll add the greens. We'll color everything except for obviously the nose, or not the nose, the eyes and the mouth. We don't want to color those. So let's look for our red, which I always have a hard time finding. Okay, so I feel like, oh, you know what we're missing? And I kept forgetting to draw those. She's got these spikes that come out of her head. So let's do that before we color. And the spikes look like teeth, don't they? They're white. So let's make how many? 1, 2, 3. Let's make 3 on each side. I don't know how many there actually are. Okay, how's that look? Now she looks a little scarier. Okay, all right. So let's color. We're gonna use the side of our pencil, our colored pencil. Okay, looks good. And we're gonna go around. We're not gonna do her eyes, because her eyes, what color should we make her eyes? What color would a dragon's eyes be? I think a dragon would have green eyes. I don't know why. That's just my thought. But you can color it any color you want. I think I'm going to color my green. Okay, this is tricky because we got to color the nose. Like that. So we got everything except for, oh, we want to color back here. We don't want to color those spikes. I like those. They look like they're almost like teeth or something. Okay. Then we're going to color, I just heard somebody say hi. It's not a good thing, the dog's out. And we could just color, because the pencil's coming through. So we know where we were. So we can just kind of color over this, and then we'll do more detail. The spikes are going to be hard because we don't want to. So we're going to be very careful when we color the spikes. Forth. Okay, do this. Whatever's. Oh dear. There's lots of stuff underneath there. I don't know what it is. Okay. All right. All right. We're just giving it a base of red, and then we're going to go in with our other colors and fix those. Make them darker or lighter. Okay, all right, so I got the base done. Okay, so let's kind of work from the head down, okay? So let's make the ears a little darker. So how do we make red darker? You guys should know by now. We're going to add green. So let's add, we've got our green. So let's make, let's kind of outline it in green. Oh. Boy, is it windy again. It's crazy. Okay, so let's just make that. Such a weird sound. I don't know what that is. Okay, and then let's go in a little. How's that look? Oh, that looks good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay, so now since we have green, I'm gonna color her eyes green. But remember, eye has 3 parts. All right, let's do her eyelashes. She's got really pretty eyelashes. We got the circle, and then we have the circle inside the circle. Something going on. Don't know what it is. Okay. Circle and then a circle in there. Okay, so the smallest circle we're going to color black, but we're going to put a dot there. Remember, we always do that. And then we're going to do that with this one. Okay. Then I'm going to make my, I'm going to make them green. Her eyes green. I just don't, I think a dragon would have green eyes. It's just something I think. I don't know though. What do you think? Does that look good? I think it looks good. Okay, so let's kind of go around its face and make that. Like that. Oh, the workers are back. I thought they were off today. For some reason, they haven't been around. I haven't heard them. Okay, so let's go and kind of around its nose. Okay, how's that look? And then for its teeth, if you want to make the teeth stick out, see what I did? I colored it black around the teeth. Otherwise, you just can't really see that there's teeth there. So we're going to kind of outline it with black. See, now they're popping out. I would not want to brush those teeth. Those would be hard. Oh, I don't know if I'm doing a good job here. How's that? Looks good? Okay. Now, this is its head, and its head is in front of the neck. So let's make the neck a little darker so the head pops out. How's that look? Ooh, I like. And then, see, we're going to follow these lines that we drew with green. Like that. How's that look? That looks more dragony, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. And then we're not going to cover the hands. Just going to. Such a weird sound. I don't know what that is. Sounds like a dragon. I don't think it is. We haven't had dragons in my neighborhood in quite a while. Okay, so let's go back in with some red. Let's outline this with red. I'll have to find out how to make magenta with the colors that we have. Okay. So let's make this hand, let's outline it in red. And then let's make it a little darker. So we're going to add some green. There. And then let's outline the arm with red. And then we're going to make the underside of the arm, like this side. Darker, we're going to add green. How's that look? Oh, I like that. Okay, here's her big hind leg. Just make that green like that. And then let's add some green to her hind leg that we don't see, or it's in the back. And then let's add some green here. Oh, I like. Okay, then, okay, let's outline her wings. Her wings are really dark, and we have them way too light. So let's outline that with green. Do this. And then let's just add some green. Okay. How's that look? Spikes. How do our spikes look? I don't know if she's got spikes on her tail. How's that look? That looks good. Does that look like Dragon from the Shrek? From Shrek? I think it kind of does. It's probably darker in the movie, but I don't know how to make this darker without making it green. I mean, we could keep adding like that. We could probably go darker when we do our when we did our original red. We probably could have gone darker if we wanted to. I think this looks cool. Yep, yep. So what we need to do is we need to get our scenery out, and let's look at some of the other things we've drawn. And we made small things, just so we know how big the dragon. Now, this dragon is huge. I mean, it's a really big dragon. So, okay, so we've got our little unicorn, and we've got I have two mermaids, just because I practiced on one, so we could have one on there. So the dragon, it can be bigger than all of these, but it can't. It has to be smaller than. Where's the other one? It can't be this big because it would be it would take up the entire room. So we're gonna make it, stay there. Let's see, how big should we make it? Let's get our piece of paper that we've been using to cut out. Let's put these back. I make envelopes and I say, this is Fantastical Creatures, and I put them in the envelopes so I don't lose them. So I can play with these later. Oh goodness. Okay, so let's see how big this should be. It's going to be in the air. It's going to come out of here, but when it comes out of here, it's going to get really small, like a mouse. Mouses can come out of really small spaces and then they just kind of expand. So we're just going to assume that he can get in there, but it doesn't have to be that small. So let's make it, let's see, how about that big? The whole thing is that big. Are we going to be able to get those wings in there? No, let's make it this big. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so let's erase that. Okay, so it doesn't have to be as detailed. So we started off with a head. Remember, we did the head. And then we had another circle for the snout. And what would the snout be? The nose and the mouth. Then we have another circle here. Oh, it's windy again. I just hung something outside. I'll have to get it again. I thought it was safe to put it out. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 circles. Okay, and that's basically the body. Then I think we did this little indentation. And then we made some ears. So is that the kind of ears we made? No. Oh, they look like dog ears. Oh well. Okay. And we've got a circle in the circle for the nose. It looks kind of like a pig now. And then we've got its mouth. Like that. And And we'll draw teeny little teeth, really small teeth. Okay. And some beautiful eyes, because remember, she was very proud of her eyes. Yes, it definitely looks like a pig. Oh well, okay. So then we're going to draw a line where we're going to connect. And this is the spiky, this is like her back. Okay. And then we're going to draw another line, but its chest or its tummy has these rings. Like that. Like that. Okay. Poof. Then, what are we drawing next? Oh, wings. And every time I draw this dragon, I draw different. So, it's okay. Every time I draw anything, I draw different. Ooh, I don't have a lot of room here. You know what? We could say the wing was like flying back because it's flapping. Yeah, that looks like it's flapping. Doesn't it, kind of? Yeah, sort of. Maybe. Let's see. Okay. Then we have its front paw, or claw, or arm, or whatever. Or dragons. I don't even know what you would call that. Is it an arm? I guess it is. And then we got this huge hind leg. And then another hind leg there. Okay. All right. So let's erase some of these lines that we can. Oh, you know what we forgot? Oh, the tail. Okay, the tail starts here. Oh, I'm trying to fit it in the page that we have. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work. Okay, so let's do some red. And let's clear this so we don't see this in the background. Let's move this so we have a fresh start. Okay. So I'm going to do red. I'm going to do a little darker this time so that we can get more of a magenta. Magenta's purple. I don't know what magenta is. I think it's just a really dark red. All right. Then we got his ears. Remember, we don't want to do his eyes or his teeth. I'm doing this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go around his head. We're not going to do his eyes. We're going to do his eyes later. Or her eyes, I should say. Okay. Okay. There. Let's erase this. This looks like it's part of its head. It's not. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot? These spikes. Let's do 3 spikes. Okay. All right. And we're not going to color those. And we're going to color this whole thing red. And you can do a little dark as long as your pencil, you could see your drawing pencil through it. Because those are really what we're drawing. Okay. So this weekend is Memorial Day weekend. Normally, people have picnics, they go to the beach, but not so much this year. Okay. Or barbecues. I guess you could have barbecues with your family. Hamburgers and hot dogs. And baked beans, all those things that I love. So, okay. All right, so let's go in with our green. And let's make, remember we're gonna make this a lot darker. Look at all these lines here. Just kind of go in and make it darker. Okay, and then, oh, it's eyes. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna do green. You know where we have these tire like lines. I'm just gonna go green around it. And the backwards tail. This is not a very good dragon, I have to say. I have to admit. My first one, my bigger one, was much nicer. I like my first one, but that's okay. Okay, so it's ears. Her, I shouldn't say it's a her. Her ears. Okay. All right. I don't know. Sometimes you have good days, sometimes you don't. Okay, so let's see if we can cut this. Put this back where it belongs. Put this, I have a spot for everything. You wouldn't know it, but I do. Okay, so let's take this, and we're gonna save this paper because next week's I think we're gonna do jungles. So we wanna save this so we can use it to cut things. Okay, all right, so this is gonna be kind of hard to cut. So, I want to cut its tail. I'm not going to cut that zigzag. I'm just going to kind of cut around it. Now you guys are probably better cutters than I am. All right. So I'm going to do that. Oh, I almost cut its spikes on its mouth. That would be bad. Oh. Oh, I did. I cut its wing. Oh dear. All right. Oh, I am not cutting well today. I don't know why. It's just not my day for cutting. Oh, okay. Now, if you'd like, you can cut it better than I did. Mine is not very good. Okay, so let's see what we got here. All right. Got our scene. Got the dragon. Yeah, it would look better if it was cut better. But it would be flying. It would somehow come out of here really small. Shoo! Now, the dragon from Shrek is actually lives in a castle, I think. The castle that was guarding Princess Fiona, I think. Oops, sorry. That's my garage. So, let's see what we got here. Oh, we got our little mermaids. I got two. And we have a donkey, or not a donkey, we have a unicorn. And then we have our dragon. How's that look? Can you see that? Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'll fix that. I'll cut that better. So, but probably not today, because sometimes I just can't cut, and today is a day I can't cut very well. So I'm just going to put the scissors away. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you, or talk to you, I should say, on Tuesday, which is, I think, May 26th, I believe. I will Talk to you later. Bye.